And I'll second that.
Consent calendar.
Gee, I'm not on the screen.
Some of us didn't have our mics on.
You're not on the big screen.
I'm not on the big screen.
Oh, we don't care about that.
I just think it's a voice from God.
I'm green now.
The Wizard of Oz.
I turned it off. we'll
Then
be
I'll
heard.
cooperate next month.
You want me to repeat all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll call the regular meeting of the Civil Service Commission for January 17th, 2023 to order at 5:33. Public comment, this time made available for comments from the public on matters within the Civil Service Commission's jurisdiction that are not on the agenda. Each speaker be limited to 3 minutes. Being none from the audience, we'll move on to item 2, consent calendar. Have a motion for approval or
Motion.
disapproval.
The motion that we accept it again.
And I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Rios,
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood,
Yes.
Commissioner Iverson, Commissioner Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
We have 5-0 vote to approve.
Okay, item number 3, regular business. 3A, election of president and vice president for 2023.
Good evening, Commissioner Sabrina Mendez, Department of Human Resources. So our recommendation is to continue with our past practice, which would elect District 1 as our next president, but being that Commissioner Iverson is fairly new, the process, our recommendation would be to elect the next succeeding person, which would be Commissioner Atwood. And our VP or vice president would be Commissioner Rios.
Okay, so we need a motion. You want to do both at the same time or one at a
You can do
time?
both.
Wait a minute. Why would I be the vice president? I think that would be
Abel.
I was
Abel. That would be.
I was in
Abel.
a similar predicament to Miss Iverson when it was my turn to be president. And so then we skipped
Right.
Yes,
and then we got back in line. I think
yes,
that's it. That's why we're
yes. Previously, Weisner would have been the vice president last year, which is why I think we got a little off track.
Yeah.
Will you repeat that again?
Sure. So our president will be Atwood. Vice president will be yourself, Commissioner Rios.
So we'll entertain a motion for those nominations. So someone besides one of the candidates.
I move to I nominate Commissioner Atwood as president and Commissioner Rios as vice president.
Second that motion.
You have any other nominations? Hearing none, call for the roll call.
Commissioner Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Iverson, Yes. Commissioner Atwood,
Yes.
Commissioner Rios,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes,
Get out of my chair.
I'm ready.
5-0 vote to approve.
Can we leave him down there, though? We're gonna have to, next meeting, we'll move him down here then. Okay, Mr. Bill, you're up. Yeah, you can start right now.
Oh, okay. Our next item is item 3B, Human Resources Consideration and Approval of the 2023 Civil Service Commission Regular and Special Business Meeting Schedule. So I assume everything is set?
That's coming from.
Sound pretty good, both of you. We hit a time warp.
Yeah.
So are we sticking with the same calendar?
Yes, we are proceeding with the same calendar, the third Tuesday of every month, third Tuesday of every month. And I also added in some of the dates that we agreed upon last month for the special hearings that we'll have. So you'll see those. I also printed it because I know some of you may have trouble accessing the agenda. So I did print it if you'd like to see it.
I would like a copy to take, put in my calendar. Thank you.
I'm gonna attempt to put it in my phone so it can remind me.
Thank you.
find somebody that knows the phone better than I do.
So do we have a motion to,
I have a question. The Tuesday, February 20th through the 24th, that's a hearing. Is that all 4 days?
Correct.
Two hearings.
It's anticipated to be 4 days.
Okay.
It may be less.
technically, we need a motion. Do we have a motion to
I'm so
approve?
moved.
And do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? So,
The only thing I was gonna say was that because I had brought a copy of the one that you had showed before. I was wondering if we're gonna get one of these, so,
And I'm sorry, what is?
for the agenda,
Mhm.
copies of the meetings, right?
That is a copy just of the agenda item. Were you wanting a copy of the full agenda?
I would like to have a copy of our general meeting. We're gonna have.
Yes.
Which meeting though?
All of our meetings that we have. These here, this for the special meetings.
No, that's a regular meeting,
no, those are the regularly scheduled meetings, Joe.
Both are on there.
with the exception of the Tuesday, the February one.
All right, well, that's
And you won't get that until we get there anyway.
okay.
Anything with a hearing, we won't get till we get there.
So we call for the vote? Please.
Oh, excuse me. We do need to correct one of the dates. It was just brought to my attention that February 20th it's a recognized holiday. And so we will not have a meeting that day. It'll be the Tuesday through Thursday. The 21st, 22nd, 23rd.
So we will vote on it as amended,
Correct.
if that's okay. So if we could have the roll call vote?
Commissioner Fry,
Yes,
Commissioner Iverson,
Yes.
Commissioner Rios,
Yes.
Commissioner Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood.
Yes.
We have 5-0 vote to approve.
Yes, and now, before we move on to staff reports, I contacted Human Resources because of my wife's surgery. I will be unable to be at that hearing, which means the Vice President, Joe, you'll have to chair that hearing. Do we need to alert the attorneys because they are entitled to 5 and there would only be 4 of us? And if they're happy with the 4,
Yes, we will do that. We'll
okay.
advise them.
So, and I apologize, but UCLA now trumps everything. And so, next on the agenda, staff reports.
We have nothing to report.
Okay, so there goes our private parking spots. Okay, so thank you for your trust. Do I get to sit here next time? And David, do I have to move to the center? So, okay. So, Beth, thank you very much and thank you. And this meeting is adjourned at 5:41. I need a gavel.
Thank you.
right here. You sit in the center chair.
Okay, I'll take the center
I'll
chair.
take over your spot.